I feel like I dream of Genie though, a little bit.
You said you did what?
I feel like I dream of Genie.
Hey, Master Eli.
Hi, Master Eli.
What up? We should have him on. We're just doing grab bag.
That's fine.
Master Eli, you want to join us? Just give us a thumbs up. You can come on. Hey, Lorenzo, you want to join us? Give us a thumbs up and we'll give you guys the link if y'all want to pop in here.
Kinky Genie. I love it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
How about we eating with me? Bewitched was the nose. Lorenzo said he'd like to come on. Where do we put the link at, guys? Should I just stick it in the Hey. Just stick it in the chat. I think I got it. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat, letting people know the link. I'm ready for the shenanigans. Send me the link.
I was ready for the shenanigans again.
Come on, y'all. Come on in. Tell a friend. Yes, we are back on schedule, back on time, and we back, period. Okay. And I'm back. Okay. We can see me tonight. How about that?
You put it in our private chat. Nobody can see that but us three.
Oh.
Unless they're in here. Can you message him?
Yeah, you have to message it to them.
Message him.
You want me to message him?
Thank you.
Okay, who's the Facebook user? Did we find out who that
I don't know. It's from one of the private pages.
I'm trying to get into my messenger. My messenger is taking forever. There we go. I can send it to Lorenzo.
Okay. I'll send it to Master Eli.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, Lorenzo, I sent it to your messenger. Come on in, everybody. Somebody said we look great. Who said that? I was joined, but I'm moving my son.
All right, who is the Facebook user? Because we can't see your name. All right, let's go, Master Rock.
I wonder if is that Yogi? I don't know. Who's moving their son? Where are you moving them to? Are you putting them out? I just found an ass.
You said it. Put them out.
Let's go. Yep, thought it was.
Okay.
I
Yes.
I have to get with you, Yogi, because I need pictures. I got to get your advertising out there. Here comes Master Eli.
Hey.
Birthday twin.
How's it going?
Good. Where's Lorenzo?
He's coming. I sent it to him in Messenger. It's in your Facebook Messenger, Lorenzo. Facebook Messenger.
Very good.
Y'all in here jamming.
We got some. It's called Minimal House tonight. We got Minimal House going on tonight.
I know that's right.
They give us little musics to choose from, so I love it.
I'm loving
Hey,
it.
Delicious. Hey,
Hey, Mrs. B.
Hey, welcome.
How my light skinned friend?
Light skinned buddy. All the light skinned girls with pretty eyes, come on through.
That part. Come
'Cause I'm
through.
looking at you. Are you looking
Caramel.
at me? I'm looking at you. Yes.
Hey.
I can't see because this is like, these are my glasses right now, y'all. These are my glasses.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I'm trying to put them back, fix them, and they don't want to act right. So I'm just going to have to go in the morning. Here we go. We got Lorenzo. Hello, sir.
There you go.
Can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes, that voice.
Yes, we can hear you.
Lorenzo the voice.
All right, that's good.
I'm gonna just sit back and just listen to shit.
You gotta participate. This
Oh,
you can't be a photo princess in this room. Sorry. Mm-mm.
Sit back,
said
sit
no.
back and relax.
No sit back and enjoy.
Oh no, I'm gonna definitely participate.
Okay.
Participate, but I'm gonna definitely
I need a
enjoy.
participant.
I'm gonna enjoy.
Okay. Lift
Oh,
them
shit,
up,
yeah.
bounce them around, do some things. I need you to let me know I'm here.
Yes, baby.
Okay, I can't bounce too much, honey. Please. Okay,
Y'all in the shenanigans.
it hurts.
That's what I did for.
Yes. He said we here for the shenanigans.
I'm here for the shenanigans.
This shit
Yes.
hurt.
Yeah, we ain't bouncing.
What we talking about tonight? What's the topic?
Tonight is grab
Grab
bag.
bag.
Or whatever you
Ooh.
want to talk about. Mm.
Oh, grab bag. Let's see.
This helps
Alright.
us interact with you all.
All right.
So everybody, we're about to get started. We want to welcome all of you to another marvelous Monday on JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. I am your hostess, Ms. JewCee, and yes, we can see me tonight. I'm so sorry. I had technical difficulties. Didn't do enough updating, I guess. So I got it fixed. I got it fixed this time around. So we good to go. So tonight, couldn't do this show without my beautiful melanated queens that are joining me this evening, our co-hosts. And then in addition tonight, let me just tell you.
There's more.
We've got the Menzises up in the house. The masters have joined us tonight as well. Oh, wow. Blow my mind. So tell a friend, come on in. It is grab bag night. Y'all know that means no topic is off limits. You can ask us questions. You can ask personal questions. You can ask professional questions. You can just,
Just ask.
what anything goes. It's anything goes. It is grab bag. I got my sippy pool. I'm ready for y'all tonight. Okay, I'm ready.
I do too.
Go.
I got some liquor. Woo. Okay. I mixed it with some.
I got wine. I'm not on no demon shit tonight. I got some wine.
Oh, I already had my cocktail tonight.
I got tequila, so yeah. Let's go.
Oh, tequila.
to kill ya.
Tequila. Okay.
To kill ya. So we just got. She said, "I need them men on my table." She gonna be at that's Yogi Latin. She's gonna be at EEE. Everybody. She gonna be at EEE. And
You just might get that chance, honey. You just might do it.
And she's gonna be doing. All I know is there's some nakedness involved. That's all I know.
That's all I'm looking forward to.
We love that.
That's it. That's all. I just know there's some nakedness involved. So get your tickets.
You are here for it. Let's go. Thank you.
get your tickets. Go on out to Eventbrite. Now, if y'all missed the sale, we want to thank those folks that took advantage of the sale. We got some people coming. I'm really excited now. Really, we got some people coming. They took advantage of that sale and got their tickets this past leap year. We had a leap year sale, so it was really leaped the ticket increase. So go ahead and get your tickets. Go out to Eventbrite for the Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming burlesque edition, going down April 26th and 27th in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, it's a 2-day event. Your tickets include your food for Friday night. They include your brunch, or what do you want to call it? Continental breakfast on Saturday and the decadent dinner on Saturday evening. So we're gonna feed you. Okay, we're gonna feed you. And then on top of it, we got classes, we got seminars, we got special guests in the house. We got a dungeon that will be hosted by Mistress Purple Rain down here. Yes, we got a dungeon up in this room, and we are just going to have a really, really good time. We've got a great deal on a wonderful hotel, the Embassy Suites. It's a sweet deal, actually, 129 and 139. So you really, honestly, nowadays you can't find hotels for that. And you can put up to 4 people in the room. So, come on, y'all.
Split a room.
Come on now. They got sleeper sofa pullouts, and
so you can have more than okay. So you got 2 to each bed, and then you got a sleeper pullout. So that means you
can have 6, 7
6
people
in the room. Split that room cost. Yeah, y'all know how we do.
Yep.
Come on. Or you can just be like me and not want to share my space, and
Well, yeah.
Own room.
And then you have that. And then you have, I'm just gonna invite you to my room for a couple of minutes, and then I gotta shut you out.
Yeah.
Next.
Revolving door.
Next.
Yes, we will have condoms at the event.
That part.
Condoms, and we would definitely get, we'll make sure everybody.
It's called wet and go.
Hey.
So I have some questions. I'm ready for the questionnaire right now. So I'm just gonna go. Do I have permission to move forward?
Yes, you do, sir. Go right ahead. Go ahead.
So I have just been informed that every video that I see of someone squirting is not actually a squirt. I need somebody to, fill it in, fill in the non-education, the education that needs to be put in.
Okay,
is every time a squirt, or is there a difference between a squirt and somebody peeing? I'm just gonna put it right there out there. Let's go.
There's definitely a difference between urine and squirting. They're different liquids. They have different properties. And the best. Here's the crazy thing: because our bodies are so magnificent, a lot of us do not know what our bodies can do.
Okay.
And because when you're talking about squirting and you're talking about urinating, they basically come from the same area of a female's body. A lot of people believe that it's urine or it's pee, and it's not. Squirting has totally different properties. Now, because it does travel down the urethra, it does pick up possibly some residual of urine, but it's very minute. So if you were to break down the chemical compound, you would find that there are several different types of liquids within squirting, and you might find a trace of urine just depending on when the last time the particular individual urinated. So there's a gland, just like for our men, they have a gland and we have a gland. And there's a P spot for the man and there's the G spot for the woman. Well, the G spot gets stroked.
Mm-hmm.
you keep stroking that, and it
Mhm.
fills with liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And when that liquid is ready to go whoosh, she's able to squirt. And it's
Right.
going to feel like, for women that say, "Oh, I've never squirted. I don't know how to squirt, blah, blah, blah." Look, most women can squirt. Not all women. I did say most women can squirt
Mm-hmm.
if they know how their body works. And it's going to feel the same as you have to go to urinate. You're going to feel that pressure. But the difference is if you empty your bladder, which you're supposed to do before you have sex and after you have sex. I know we all want to lay in a wet spot. I get it. No, get up, go pee, come back and lay in the wet spot. But but if you empty your bladder, ladies, if you empty your bladder before you have sex, when you're in the bathroom and you're freshening up, or you're putting on your lingerie, or you're putting on your hose, or whatever it is that you're doing, empty your bladder. Once you empty your bladder, in your mind, you know that you just went pee. Okay. So that when it gets to that point where you feel like you feeling pressure, like you have to go pee, 9 times out of 10, you're about to squirt.
Now, I have an additional question to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because this goes into playing consensually. If a man does not sign up to be peed on, and you call yourself, because some women out here, they fake their orgasm, so they also can fake that they're squirting. If a man doesn't consent to being peed on, and you pee on him and you tell him that you're squirting on him, could that be a violation of our obligation or our scene?
If they're
Because
lying,
it wasn't a yellow. I didn't pull out my yellow hanky.
Well, some people enjoy golden showers. Okay, so golden showers.
But if I didn't sign up for
but
a
if you
golden
didn't
shower,
sign up for it, then no, you shouldn't. But the object is that urine has a color and an odor. Squirting is clear and does not have an odor. Those are the differences.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have stated that squirting kind of tastes a little sweet. So it has a different, even has a different taste to it than than urine.
Right.
Urine, honey, I'm older. It happens. But if it's not something that you have signed up for, no, once again, it's not consensual. You didn't sign up for a golden shower.
And you violated my consent.
And you violated, right. Now,
knowingly.
Now, there are women, I will help my ladies out. There are women that do not know their bodies. That's just the bottom line. They don't know that.
Right here. What she said.
What?
What she said.
I can't see it. Can you read it?
Both came out at the same. Both come out at the same time. I feel the difference.
You can feel the difference. Okay.
That's what she said. She said, "Bro said, let go, baby," and I let go. I let on go.
JewCee, let me chime in on what he asked. It doesn't matter how it comes out, what color, any of that. It's all based on their intent. If you intend to go against consent in any kind of fashion, then you're in violation. Even if you don't know what your body is producing, if you intend on violating the consent, then that's a violation in any kind of form. If you tell a man to come on you and he pisses on you and he knows what he's doing, he's violated your consent. The same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm going.
And I can agree with that, but I guess by me being once again, health education major, working with women and knowing that there's a lot of women out there that do not know their bodies. And that's the honest to goodness truth. They just don't. First of all, we don't teach. Okay. We can all agree with that. We don't teach. And so you have women out here that don't know the difference between the feeling of squirting and peeing. Because there are, and they don't know. Right. Yeah,
if you don't know the rules, don't get in the game.
Exactly.
Ooh.
I I can definitely agree with that. And if you are going to get in the game and you don't know what your body can do, you need to let your partner know.
That part.
You need to let your partner know.
Even if you feel like it's a little like, oh my God, I don't want to be looked at as a certain way. No. Still talk.
You need to
clear, concise communication.
And then you can be a girl like me that's gotten really good at controlling hers and just wait till you're done and go to the bathroom and just let it out there. Because, baby, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, and, really? And everybody's different because an orgasm.
Don't like what?
I don't like squirting, so I hold it. I've learned how to control it.
Discipline. Oh, I like that. Yes.
I love
it. And I just let it go.
And see, okay, so I'm one of those girlies that does not like projectile. So I've learned to control it to the point where if I can't control the fact that I am actually squirting, it's not gonna gush. It's gonna trickle. I've learned how to control the muscles enough to where it'll force a puddle versus pushing out to the room. I don't like it.
I love it.
And I'm still kind of learning. I'm still learning.
Huh?
I'm still learning how my body
works. For you, Purple Rain.
Uh-huh.
If your partner likes that, why can't you just maybe sit upon their face and let it trickle?
Now that I will do, but I had a bad experience where there was a squirter in the room and the room got so wet that there was not a dry spot in the room because she kept squirting. So now I'm traumatized by it.
Ooh. It was not me. I want everyone to know.
It wasn't you.
It was not JewCee, but it was not me. I did not. I mean, I started out with a trickle until I learned how to be able
project
project it. But mostly I do unless the face is down there, it's going to trickle. But you have to learn. But the main thing is women, learn your bodies. Stop saying you've never had an orgasm and you don't know what the hell it is. I hate that. I've never had an orgasm. How would you know? Some of you don't know your bodies. You don't know what your body can do. An orgasm does not have to be this earth-shattering, make the room spinning, grab the sheets, bite your tongue. It doesn't have. It can be very mild. It can be very subtle. It can be. There's so many different ways and so different ways to have an orgasm. Anywhere from 8 to 15 different ways. And you guys, you limit yourselves when you don't know what your bodies can do. And your partner, because ladies, what do? We depend on these guys to know how a female's body works. And that's really not fair, considering they don't have the same anatomy.
I practice rack. I need you to be aware of what you do before you even come into the scene with me. So
that part.
What I'm hearing you say is that if you don't know your body, you shouldn't be even participating in the things that you don't know what you're capable of, because you can end up hurting somebody or breaking somebody's consent and stuff like that. So again, just like what we already said about BDSM, before you enter this community, before you enter into a scene, before you enter into negotiation, you need to know who you are. You need to know you before you enter into any of this. And that's what I'm hearing you say. Know your body. Know who you are. Know who you are internally, spiritually, mentally. You got some mental things going on. Take care of that, because it's going to trickle over into your scenes and into your BDSM. So, thank you.
Yeah. It is very important that, but like I said, if you look at history, which we always have to do that a little bit too, and we go back to we go back to religion, and we go back to how I'm a product of the 60s. I turned last week. I turned 61. Right. Thank you. And I was live on the show, but you couldn't see me. But
facts.
But if you're like myself, you're a product of the 60s and you're a female and you were told da 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 da, if you've got religion
If
over
you go to
here,
a religious home, you get told you have sex, you get pregnant, you die, and you go to hell, and that's the sex talk. But go ahead.
Oh shit.
right, that was her sex talk. And then I never had one. I had to tell my mom. I never had a sex talk, thank God, Mr. Fellers. Love you, Mr. Fellers. I didn't have a sex talk. So you're sitting and and believe it or not, guess what? It continues. It continues in this day and age. Ask me how I know. I go in people's homes and I talk about toys and I talk about sex, and it's still going on. It's still going on to this day. Women don't know their bodies and guys don't know theirs either, to be honest. Some of these guys don't.
Hey Jay.
They don't know that they can have multiple orgasms like a woman can have multiple orgasms. So,
and the idea of knowing your body is something that I think people really do need to look into, like for real. As someone who was in essence made to be scared of these things. That's how I was raised. My mom was a minister. It was like, no, you don't do this. But at the same time, what that does is it kind of makes you not explore yourself so that you could know yourself. And like JewCee said, we as women, we expect men to know because we feel like they do know. And the reason why I felt like that is because you guys are pretty much, it's okay for you all to masturbate. Like, it's almost like men and masturbation kind of go hand in hand, especially or even like young boys. Like growing up, I was not taught to touch my body, but boys have their moments and no one really says a lot about it, at least not to my knowledge.
Well, I'm about to inform you.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So I can't speak for most men. I can speak for myself and my experience and my journey. When it came, I wasn't encouraged to masturbate at no point growing up. As a Caribbean man, no one ever said, go ahead and play with your toady. It's going to make you feel good. It's a manly thing. When you wake up in the morning and your dick is a different, sticking straight up, it's like, okay, so what's going on here? I explored myself because it was not being able to be in control of it. I remember times when I was called on. I had a teacher, I'll never forget her name, Miss Drayton. She would always call me to come to the board at the most inopportune time. I didn't know if I should play dumb as if I didn't know the answer to go to the chalkboard to write, but every time I went to the chalkboard, it was always, my toady was always standing up, and I wasn't excited about doing math at all. I don't know if it was.
He said math was not the reason.
Math was not the reason. I always had other people who noticed my body parts before I was encouraged to do anything or know about my body. So like I said, it wasn't never an encouragement to play with myself. I remember the first time, because I did started playing with myself, and then when something actually came out, I thought I had hurt myself. No. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was one of those things.
Surprise!
Right, exactly.
She said surprise.
Surprise, exactly. But before that happened, I'll share this with you. So my sister had her period before I started having, before I even had my first wet dream. And men who has ever had a wet dream, that's like the best experience for I can speak for myself. It was the best experience because you're dreaming about something, and you're dreaming about doing it, and then all of a sudden you wake up and your bed is wet.
Mm.
Right. And then you still don't know where that shit came from either. You just thinking that, I peed the bed. But because my sister had a period and my mother them had a whole celebration, I ran to my mother when I had a wet dream, and I thought that was a period. And of course,
Okay,
my
I can
family
see that.
laughed.
I can see that though.
And I didn't get no party, and everybody laughed. But it's the difference
They do boys so
between,
wrong.
yes. So when you say that, guys get it different, no one is telling us. No one. I could say me. No one told me these are the things that's going to happen. That's just like with puberty when I had like these hard things inside my chest area, and I was like scared that my chest was going to blow up like my sister's. Being in the house, if you just had been in a house with just boys, then I think that you'll have a kind of idea of what's going on. But when you grow up as a guy in a house with women, you're expecting their experiences to be your experience, and it's totally different. And if you don't have someone there to guide you, you don't have a male mentor, you don't have a daddy around, then things get more complicated and more difficult. So I'm just here to let you know that masturbation was not something that was encouraged. It was something that was that happened, and I had the opportunity of discovering myself and not even having the answers. It wasn't until I became an adult that I understood what was going on. And then they're taking stuff like human
growth hormone.
No. They're taking stuff out of school so that you don't learn.
Oh yeah, sexuality courses.
Yeah, they taking the sexuality classes out of school. So even by the I had already started going through these things before I even got to go to a class, got to go to human sexuality.
Yeah.
So
they won't even start teaching, like in some states, health ed or health education, because that was my major in college. It doesn't even start until 7th grade. Well,
that part.
A lot of 7th or 8th grade, depending on what school system.
Health, yeah.
But that's because once again we're talking about let's get there. We're talking about religion. We're not going to teach our children blah blah blah, and then they want to come in and regulate what we teach.
Yep.
So
now,
you can't even. It's really not. I'm going to tell you what it teaches. Let me tell you what health education teaches. And it has been doing this since I can remember. It teaches you exactly how to get pregnant.
That part.
Insert here.
That's where it goes.
It shows all of these youth exactly how to get pregnant.
It doesn't teach you how to have. It doesn't teach you how to engage without
any kind of
intimacy or enjoyment. It doesn't teach you how to have enjoyment with having sex. It doesn't teach you how to have intimacy. They're teaching you how to be productive. And I think that that's where the stigmatism comes from with BDSM or sex workers. I think that's where the stigmatism comes from, because at no point are we being taught, especially people of color, we're not being taught how to enjoy each other. We're being taught how to not make other children that may get in the way of your education or you being productive in life and stuff like that. Whereas if we start showing that there are ways that we can be with each other and not produce children, unwanted pregnancies, then it would give a different outlook on sex education.
I agree.
Well, I did want to clarify something really quick.
Okay.
I did want to clarify something really quick. I'm not saying that it's encouraged. I am saying it's not discouraged.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to make sure that I was clear on that one, because no, I'm not saying that it's like, hey, yes, you should be masturbating or anything like that for guys, but it's not
Yeah.
discouraged like it
We're
is.
told that we being
We're,
hot in the pants when we
oh
do
my
it.
gosh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You bad, you nasty, you fast. It's all
Women
about
aren't supposed to, you're not supposed to want to please yourself.
that part.
You're not,
So when I say
it
that part,
shouldn't feel good.
I'm in essence talking about how we're taught that if we do it, we're the most horrible thing on the planet. But you guys are absolutely encouraged. Not necessarily not encouraged, but you guys are not discouraged from doing it.
Hi, we got somebody new.
Well,
Hi.
Romeo, the nasty.
Oh, hi, Romeo.
There's
Peace and
Romeo.
blessings. Peace and blessings.
but even when if you grew up in a religious household, my mother's a ordained minister, so
Mine too.
yeah. So even with in our household, I was discouraged because wasting your semen is not a good look either. You know, having Bible verses thrown at you left and right, where you touching yourself and wasting your semen was not an encouraging thing in my household either. However, you know, if I locked my room door and because I had to make sure that my room door was locked if I was going to do something like that. Yeah. I think it's just different ways of people parenting. I don't know of anybody who, you know, their parents was like, hey, I'm gonna put some Vaseline on the side of on your nightstand. Go for it.
Here's the thing. You guys got to also remember, if we go back in history, if we back up in history a little bit, you have to remember.
Don't laugh at me, y'all.
The colonizers are, you know, we're going to call them the colonizers tonight, but the colonizers are the ones that really changed the dynamic of us, Native Americans, the Orient, everyone being more sexually free, because we were all more sexually free prior to, you know, someone telling us, oh my God, that's heathenistic. Oh my God. But yet and still you go rape our women. Or yet and still you go
in the name of Jesus, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
Make it make sense.
I mean,
or use
they
us
changed the whole entire Bible to a slave Bible to keep us from running away. They took scriptures. I mean, it you know. Let me shut my mouth before we get taken off the air, because I'll get on my soapbox for real.
Yeah,
you don't want me to go there.
Not a political show, so we're gonna keep it.
We're gonna keep it
over here on the erotic side of the house. How about
we're
that?
Gonna keep it erotic. Okay.
That's why I said let me be quiet. But she took me there. She know how she do.
But the thing of it is, it's all it does kind of go together, because we are erotic by nature. I mean, we used to have ceremonies for fertility. You know, now we have EEE. Now we have EEE. So.
We had a whole show on sex magic. Like,
put on some tribal music, and you know we can get this going.
Right. Let me see what I
get it.
Let me see what I can find. Hold on.
So what do you have planned? What do you have planned for EEE that we can know about at this time?
Ooh. I think.
What's your Mr. Smooth?
House of Euphoria.
Huh? We want to talk about the House of Euphoria.
I think we should. Because we're being asked what's going to be there, and House of Euphoria is going to be there. I think House of Euphoria should tell us what we going to like. What we be looking forward to.
The dungeon's going to have some things, okay? So the Mistress Rain has some things up her sleeve, like a well, I'm gonna have my massage tables. There will be all kinds of furniture, benches, crosses, all that good stuff. The traditional furniture. But I am also working on some male and female glory holes. I I'm working on some different types of apparatuses. There will be a aftercare station. Um,
There will be a
so yeah,
bondage ball because I just found it.
a what?
Bondage ball. I just found it.
A bondage ball. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have lots and lots of different furniture and just a free space for us to explore and for people to watch and learn. I'm still trying to figure out how to put this female glory hole together because it's got to be able to hold a female body.
I was just about to ask about that. A female glory hole. I never heard of that before.
So they look like, you know how, not like a casket, but basically what it is at the end of the day, the female is in the box and her behind and vaginal area is sticking out of the back.
Okay,
Okay.
interesting.
So I'm trying to make one that doesn't fully enclose the female, where maybe her head and arms are out, so she can be blindfolded and done that way. Where that way it's a little bit more comfortable, because I think that they are very uncomfortable. Some people like them, but I don't like being bound to my knees and I have a bad knee, so I don't like being bound to my knee like that. And I know some people want to
Say that
be a
shit.
little freer.
We are not a part. I'm not a part of the good needs community. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't
So
have
why don't
Megan.
you do like a spanking bench, right? And you can get on
Yeah,
the spanking bench, but it has like a covering on the
a
top part.
covering on it, and
So
I
you
think that's what
slide
I'm gonna
into the
do.
spanking bench, and then only thing that's out is your ass and your
Yeah,
ass and your crack.
and
then
that's
that
what I've
way,
been.
if a
That's what I've
guy
been
wants
working
to
on.
play with you, he just walks up and bang you, and then the next one come, and then the next one come, and the next one come.
Yep,
All right.
definitely. That's what I'm working on.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna come in on the 25th and we can test it out. I can test it out for you.
Uh, uh,
Okay.
uh.
I'll come in on the 25th instead of the 26th. Oh yeah.
So I have a question.
Yes.
There'll be plenty of
When-
water. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
So when you have your doms that come in, are y'all highlighting them so that they can already have the option for people to be on their play card for the weekend?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because it's sometimes it gets kind of crazy when you're playing with somebody and then somebody else walks up and be like, "Well, can you play with me next?" I'm like, "Well, you're not on my card." Well, how do I get on your card? Well, I've been announcing that I was going to be at this party for a week, and you just wait until now. So I just wanted to bring up
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna do a post the closer we get on in the actual group chat, so that the doms that are coming can make themselves known, so they can open their inbox for negotiations.
Yeah, because we definitely want to make sure that things run as smoothly as humanly possible. Especially once the edibles and liquor and everything else that could possibly be involved. So, and we do have security on site, so we do not anticipate any issues or problems, because I'm also a security enforcement officer, so you really don't want to piss me off.
Oh, you really don't. You really don't.
You really don't. It's not pretty. Because I can just snap out of happy mode and just go right into security mode, and you can just take your happy ass on out of here. And we have no problem with that whatsoever. So we're here to have fun. We want to have a good time. And we want people to be able to experience, especially for those that are new to this. And we will let the DOMs know that this person is new. We want to let them know so that they can try some things at this event, because our platform is definitely Erotica 101, because sometimes you go to things and it's very overwhelming. You see a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know if you guys, I know I have been to plenty of events where I'm looking at the people and they look like they're shell shocked. Yeah. Like, what? Oh my God. Oh, and I know how I felt when I first started getting into the lifestyle. It was like there was so much, it was like eyeball overload going on. It's like, oh my God, they're doing that over there. Look, oh wait a minute, I can't catch all this over here. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
It's a lot to take in. So we definitely want to make sure that everyone is comfortable. Everyone, and look, feel free to laugh at yourself, because You know what? I was thinking about what y'all was just talking about, this female glory hole, and I'm like, gee, I want to participate in that. But you know what? Yeah, no, my niece said, "Fuck you, bitch." They have already spoken.
Hey, I'm not a part of the good needs community. I'm not.
My niece,
I'm not.
we gonna
I
have to
last 2.5 seconds in the good needs challenge. That's it.
look. I'm gonna have to bring
You
some.
lasted 2.5 seconds. I didn't last one. I couldn't get past the middle. Okay.
I didn't get to the middle. When I said 2.5 seconds, I'm talking about when we stand up and then they start telling you to go down.
Yeah, I stopped. As soon as they said go down, I walked away.
I fell over.
Wow.
I tried it.
Wow.
I did try. I fell over.
Wow.
I don't have no
So-
mega knees. I ain't got no
have a
mega
question.
knees.
In
I have a
addition, go ahead. Go ahead, Master Rob. Sorry.
I heard you say edibles. I heard you say we're gonna have a good time. We have our drinks on. What is your policy when you have your what is your policy on playing and I guess partying and playing at the same time? What is your policy on you have newbies that's coming there? Who's is someone going to be looking out for people who have had too much to drink and still want to get on someone's table? What is your outlook on that?
I am also a licensed bartender in the state of Indiana. No
Okay.
means no, which everyone will be explained. That will be explained. And if you are, you have the right to refuse a service to someone. It just like if you were at the bar, we have the right to refuse you a drink. You're too intoxicated. You're too inebriated. We are not going to put you in that position. We are not going to put anyone in a position to be hurt or harmed. There are waivers. We are expecting adults at this event. Mature adults, 25 and over. But we're not going to babysit you.
Right.
But if you are trying to play, we will definitely tell you what the rules are, and you'll know what the rules are before you even get there. All of that will be given to our folks in emails, and they'll know what they're, so if you plan on playing, because alcohol is not good, and we're trying to, you might be being spanked, or some people, it brings the blood to the surface faster. It can do, it can be a lot of different things that could go wrong. So we definitely will allow the DOMs to make that decision. If you see someone that's inebriated, if we see someone, we're going to have a lot of eyes. We have a nice size staff that will be there.
And I can't be everywhere at once, true, but I don't drink in those situations. So I'm going to be completely, especially when it comes to anybody coming in and out of the dungeon, I'm going to be all eyes, all hands on deck.
And we'll be paying attention throughout the event.
Yeah, we got a lot of eyes. We do have
got
eyes,
a lot of,
and this is for safety reasons.
Right. And honestly, in the past, the one thing that I can honestly say, because this is very similar to JTP, for those of you that do know me or do know the events that I did years ago called JTP Lifestyle Events, we did that for 10 years in Indiana, and we did over 40 events. We did not have any issues or problems in 10 years, none.
Good.
And anything that we had that I considered a problem, basically was somebody running their mouth that was new, because we had people from the NBA, we had people from the NFL, so our integrity is very important. And I have no problem with, turn the lights on, we done.
Right.
And I have no problems. I have no problem putting a person out because they snuck their phone in. This is a no phone event.
That fucking part. Like, come on.
If you're paying your money to come, we plan on having a great time. We plan on you having a great time. You've paid your money to be there. Don't bring your phone.
Don't fuck it up.
No, don't. It's on our flyer.
Say that again, Master Rob.
don't fuck it up.
No.
Have a good time and don't fuck it up.
Right.
That part.
You know what? I need to do a video of you saying that. I really do. I want this. I want that. So we'll set that up.
So we do have Sir Lorenzo that will be in the house as well.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
Can I? Say it again.
What would you like me to say, Siren?
That just like that.
Puppy pads. Puppy pads.
God damn it, Lorenzo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Talk right
Puppy,
now.
puppy pads.
My hand around it.
Uh-oh. Whoop. Whoop.
See, he is the definition of if he could tell me what to do, he could tell me what the fuck to do. And if he can't tell me what to do, you are the definition of that, Lorenzo.
Facts. Fucking facts, yo. Like,
I need to quit drinking. Fuck.
And you ladies had me in the corner.
Yeah, right. We have to put you there. You know you
gotta do is just
you be
talk.
doing it the old-fashioned way. You earn it. You be running to the court like I got 2.2 seconds. I'm gonna be in the corner.
Whew, okay, my fan is on high and it's not working right now. Yes, he can just say anything. Yes, he sure can.
You can do the alphabet, and y'all ladies will
That's
lose
right,
your
for
damn
real.
mind.
Just be wet. Just be wet. Just
Maybe Mary. He can say Mary had a little lamb, and I'm gonna be sitting like,
Mary had a little lamb.
can I be the lamb?
Yeah,
He said,
sure you're right.
That's right, Katina.
it's the little thing. You know what? She's fanning it off. You know.
hey, you know, we just this is why you want to come to EEE. This is why you want to get your ticket, okay?
Jalen, why you saying no? I don't. I do need to stop drinking. I'm getting out of hand.
Here's the
As
thing.
we
You
take
know,
another sip.
sex is supposed to be fun. That's my mantra. It is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be a chore. It's not supposed to be dreaded. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable.
And
And-
it's not supposed to be
Ooh,
scary.
I got a question.
It's not supposed to be scary.
Yes.
So I have a question for the men on this panel today.
Mhm.
What is the most intriguing thing a woman can wear to get you excited?
Ooh.
Damn. Wait, let me get my pen ready. I'm ready.
Right. See, the most intriguing thing to get me excited. First of all, I don't need her to be over revealing at that point because I'm very
Nope.
much to the mind.
Okay.
Something that would accentuate what she really wants me to see, but not show it to me.
Mm.
You know, I like to sometimes work for things. I like for her to work also to show me things.
Hmm.
So, yeah,
Heal and play.
something like that would. You got that, Siren? I see you writing up there.
I got head to toe coverage, fitting, and peel and play.
Yeah, because you can be sexy without having to show anything.
Yes, that's what I got.
That's more.
What about you, Romeo?
to me.
Let's go.
For myself, I enjoy animal print
Hmm.
and green. Seeing a woman in green and animal print.
Okay.
Quite sensory.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Romeo is one of our erotic poets at the Ebony Erotic
His
Experience.
voice too, Jesus. Where you find these men with these voices at, JewCee? God damn it.
That part.
We're gonna have to bring the puppy. The floor is gonna be wet. Man, if you don't get no pussy that weekend, I swear for Jesus on headlights.
What did you say?
Oh my God.
She needs to put that on a t-shirt somewhere.
Nah, she right though. She right.
Oh
I
wow.
mean, half the work is done.
Half the work is gonna be done.
You
The
know, go
women
home
that
and
are
take
gonna be in
advantage.
the building are gonna be dripping by their ankles.
I think I'm gonna have to just bring a carry-on with some puppy pads. That's just what I'm hearing.
Oh, we got the puppy pads. I'm going to
Also,
We
see.
got puppy pads. That's not the issue.
that leaves me more space for something else.
We got Sam's here. I got
Let's
Sam's
go. Let's
card.
go. Heels with stockings and a nice dress. Okay.
Really?
Somebody said something about fishnets. I saw that fishnet.
Teddy said
Hey,
something about
hey,
fishnet
Danny
stocking.
Hoes, big legs.
Hey, show them hoes.
My friends are special. I thought I was special. My friends are special too.
Yeah, your friends are special. I'm gonna say I have a huge foot fetish. So for me, women that wear heels that have an ankle strap and the toes out,
Ooh.
that's my first target. I don't like a lot of reveal.
I can't wear heels. Can you think of something else? Oh,
We can find you a cute strappy sandal with a ankle strap.
I can't do that either because of the ride.
You can't do a flat sandal?
I can't do a strap around my ankle.
Oh,
She could wear heels if her legs were up in the air. It'd be no problem then at that time.
that part.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't even do that anymore because it just irritates the fuck out of me. I used to wear 4-inch heels. So prior to a shattering of an ankle.
So note to
Mr.
make
Petty
sure my
said-
feet are done for EEE. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get my feet done.
I gotta get my feet done for this weekend, but we'll talk about that later. And Teddy says sundresses with no panties. Some of us just don't wear panties at all. Period.
I know I don't.
I don't. They get lost, so I don't like it. I don't. The only time I wear underwear at this time in my life is when I'm working out in the morning. And that's pretty much that, and a sports bra is all I wear.
Somebody said, okay, we're putting ribbons on your ankle. Okay.
Something. Can we tie anything on the ankle just to see something tied around? Just see something pretty. There he goes. We trying to figure out where you went, man, baby. Like, come on.
Sorry about that. Somebody decided to interrupt and call me while I'm talking.
Do they not know that God is speaking? No, I'm joking.
Yes. The feet, like I said, the shoes, the little picky boat shoes with the toes out. Then when it comes to the upper body, I don't like a lot of tight because I don't want to see your shape. And I know this is gonna sound kind of weird, but you know how like those African women wear those big dresses, and you can kind of tell they got a fat ass, but you got to see them moving around. Yes, you got to see them moving around in it.
I got one.
Yeah. So you like muumuus?
Like almost like a muumuu, but like sexy.
Grandma done had 15 kids wearing a muumuu around the house. I'm just saying.
Right there. Apparently,
but
was something to it.
You can see their bodies moving around in it, but you gotta use your imagination. I kind of like that's in the daytime. Again. So you've already played with my mind earlier during the day, and then we get in the dungeon, and then I see you like with something tight on, not revealing, but just something tight on. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought was underneath that damn big dress earlier.
See, and I think that's why I love being in the dungeon, because even though you can see my shape, I layer everything. Everything I do is layers upon layers to create an illusion or a shape to myself to make myself more alluring. And I love that about, especially because I'm just such a freaking boss in the dungeon. But to come in and have all my different stuff and have my different layering to still be sexy, but I'm like 100% covered up.
Well, let me just say this to Purple. Just the fact that you're tall, and when your titties are standing straight up and your waistline is singed, that's enough to be said right there. I'm just letting you know from where I'm.
Thank you.
And I've seen your pictures. You are a statuesque Amazon, and it is
Amazon. Because I was like this the whole time.
You know what? There still needs to be said something for us short women. Thank you.
Hey, I'm part of the short team committee
Short.
too, but I'm just
I,
saying
I don't. I don't care about the Amazon below me. I don't care about her.
But I love you.
I love you too, but she's a fucking Amazon and I'm not.
There's something to be
Matter
said.
of fact, my little short ass is shrinking. That's a bullshit.
But there is something to be said that great things come in small
Small
packages.
packages.
Yes, I am dynamite. I
See,
am
there we
dynamite.
go.
We know. She
I'm
blew up
short.
a whole damn
I'm the short
room.
committee too. Trust me. I be sitting there trying to read. I'm the shortest person in my house.
I
So
wish that was my problem. I
I
hate being the
realize
tallest
now.
person in the house.
A
I
short
realize
girl with
now
a
that
mini
all of
skirt
this
on
shortness
is
is greatness. All
a
this
short girl with
shortness.
a mini skirt on is hot. I'll just put that out there.
I wear a maxi dress all the way down to
Yeah.
my feet, and I still get the oh.
I got that on now. I got a maxi on.
When you see, hold
And
on,
my
time out.
booty.
I'm about to pull a Deval Ellis. If y'all know who that is, when I see you in that maxi dress, it
Oh
don't
my
make
god.
no sense.
Y'all
Yeah.
are special. Somebody said short has been replaced with fun size. Mm.
That part we fun size. That part. There we go. We fun size.
My
Short
character
has
is Amazonian. I like that.
There we go. But the Amazon, we love the Amazon, and we love the fun size too.
So I need to know, Romeo, could you I know I'm putting you on the spot, but you know, you're new to the group. You haven't been on here live with us in a
Let's
minute.
go.
That's
You know,
true.
we haven't been on here live. So now Romeo used to be on the show with me when we were on Blog Talk Radio. He's been on
Yes.
several
Yeah, that
times.
was a while ago.
Right. We featured him quite a bit. But we got a new audience. And
That's culture.
can you just, maybe just give us a snippet, maybe a little snippet of, just to give them a
a
little
form.
preview of puppy pad time. This is puppy pad time.
I'm glad I'm in the bed already.
I'm not in my bed, but I'm over here. But I'm next to it. That's enough. Okay, let's go. Come on.
All right. Um, I ask that you lend me your ear so I can touch your mind, feel your heart, and enter to your soul with my thoughts. The piece I bless you with is fully dressed. She wore business casual, though nothing was casual about her business. As if I wanted to be topped off before she drove home from work, going to her lovely mouth like I'm her dentist. Of course, I said, of course. You can dine on my steel. I'll be your 4-course meal. Why don't I get a couple towels for the spills? She gave me a look like, get real. Do you really think I would let that much out of my grill? Who am I to argue? I'm just gonna lay right here and enjoy the feeling and view. The precision and the pressure was the principal purpose of my pleasure. Her mouth stuck to me better than cement glue. The caressing mixed with the lashing hype my master critical. Skill with no hands, but still able to buzz it like a pimple. Going down so deep I undented her dimple. She blessed me. Saliva mixed with holy water, so I placed my hands on her temple. Repositioning made the strive for perfection. That much more simple. Twirling her tongue around my totem pole. Didn't even stop after Melody Snow from his globe. For some weren't really never sucked a lick before. You inching closer to your goal of a yellow color gold. Thought I'd let you know. Now back to this particular action. She divided me from my soul as if my body and balls was a fraction. I'm talking galaxy attraction. The way you went up and down reminded me of the water showing for Bellagio fountain. My fingers tugged on her pants. Her taste bud glanced around at my shaft. If either one of us had laughed, I definitely would have gagged her ass. Labeled accidental death. Though the perpetrator created such a sticky mess. It was amazing. How not a single drop fell on the blouse covering her chest. Even more so, because she was still fully dressed. That's my thought.
God damn it.
I named that Monica Lewinsky. Thank you.
Hey!
He said
The
my.
wordplay. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Thank you. Thank you. Just my thoughts.
You are blessed, sir. You are definitely gifted.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you much.
Totem pole. What do you say? Total? Was there a totem
He said
pole?
totem pole, honey.
There's a totem pole in this bitch. I like that.
Can I?
Yeah.
Never mind. Let me be good. Let me drink.
Why?
Lay
Why? It's
down. Lay
Wednesday.
down.
It's grab bag. Don't be good,
Lay,
please.
lay down. Lay down.
First of all, the thoughts that is
Nothing.
going through this Scorpio mind right now.
It's Taurus mine right now,
There's 2 Scorpios in the room. Thank you.
and a Taurus.
Pisces.
Mm.
Wow, that was good.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
was definitely dripping swag. Yes, Zeke. Yes.
Y'all need to make sure you get your tickets.
Get your tickets. You want
Hell,
more of
y'all.
that? You want more of that? You need to be at EEE, so you need to go to Eventbrite and you need to search
Absolutely.
Ebony Erotic Experience the second coming burlesque edition and get your tickets.
Get your tickets because I need a
Now.
sexy assistant for my performances.
Now. Like run and go get them right now.
Man, because I'm flying from LA just for this. Like, come on.
And we want you all to know that, we have 2 more absolutely wonderful poets that will be in the house. And his flight is booked for all the way from Barbados.
Mm.
When we talk about we bring in not only, look, it's more than just trying to play and have sex. It's more than that. We gonna touch every sense that you have at this event.
Mm-hmm.
Every sense. From your sight, from your smell, your sound. We gonna hit your touch, everything is gonna be on point.
Definitely.
On point. We got the lineup that's gonna. That's all I can really say is
So many
the
thoughts.
closer we get, the more excited I am about getting this. It has been. Look, it has been. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. This event has been the most challenging event I have ever put on, ever, because we have run into roadblock after
After
roadblock
roadblock.
after roadblock.
A
But
worldwide pandemic.
we've ran into the death of the owner of the club that we were supposed to be at. Okay, I mean, you name it, it's pretty much happened. But we are moving forward, and
Whenever you're doing something amazing, you're going to have
yes,
hurdles and roadblocks. When you're trying to manifest something great. And the thing about it, what I've noticed is when you're doing stuff and it's not for your sole purpose, it's for to help other people, it's to grow other people. You're always going to be faced with trials and tribulations. But when it's done, once it happens, that's where you receive your rewards. Because when you
exactly.
do things that's greater outside of yourself, always keep your mind on the mission
Mm-hmm.
and never put your ego or put yourself into it because you're doing it for the advancement of other people. It'll happen. It's going to happen.
And that's what
Frequency
keeps
matches frequency.
that's what's keeping me going, and that's what's keeping the ladies of the Erotic Seven going. I mean, we are not. I can tell you financially, I've lost my ass, but it is not about the money.
Nope.
It is not about the money. It is about having people like Lorenzo step in. I mean, just I boy, he gonna get a long ass hug when he get here. Everybody just clear out because me and him gonna have some personal time together.
You got about 7 or 8 of us that's in that line, just so you know.
Yeah. So
That'll be fun.
because this gentleman has stepped in, and it's not just that he has stepped in to fill a void that we had within the performance line, but he has stepped in as a friend.
He believes in the mission.
That part.
And it's been amazing. I mean, just simply amazing. And every time he posts, I'm like, damn it, he outposted me. Let me get posted. Like, every time Robert posts, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to post. Da, 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 da. You know, it Roxy's posting. I mean, our entertainment is just coming out. The new line that we have that's going to be at this event, I feel like we're family. And I feel like this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. There's so much more to it, and you guys will hear more about it. um this is going to be something that's annual. This is something that I have discussed a little bit with Lorenzo, and I can discuss, in Erotic 7, we already know what we want to do. um we want to make something for us, by us, about us. And it's not just about sex, but it's about strengthening our community. It's about strengthening our relationships. It's about
That part.
Understanding who and where we are and where we came from and what we need to do to get back to having that unity, because we don't have it. It's being able to communicate. It's being able to tell your partner, I want this, or I like this, or can we try that? How do we get to that point where our men are not demasculated, and how our women are not defeminized? That we are a people that can enjoy sex again, and get back to kind of our roots.
Yep.
Get back to our roots, as well as giving some education, as well as teaching you about different types of lifestyles, from the BDSM lifestyle to the swinger lifestyle to the poly lifestyle, and anything else in between, or that we haven't mentioned. It's more than just having an event. We're going to have games. All of the game, everything is erotic. Everything is, it's gets you in the mood. And if some fucking happens, it happens. But if we want people to leave your vanilla self at the door. Don't bring your cell phone in, because I want you to concentrate on having a good time. We have a lot planned. We can't tell you everything, but we have the stuff that we are telling you should be enough to get you to get a damn ticket. And tickets are very reasonably priced. And we had, like I said, we had a sale. It was great. But we have wonderful people that are joining our group. And this isn't the last. This is the first.
No,
here in Cleveland. It's the first here in Cleveland. It is the second event. We've done this. We did this in 2017 in Chicago.
And it was so fucking fun.
It was. It was. And look, guys, there's no pressure. You ain't got to take off your clothes at midnight.
Nope.
You don't, it ain't none of that shit. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just not my thing. It's not my thing to pressure you, because I understand voyeurs and I understand exhibitionists. Okay. And we're going to have some voyeurs and we're going to have some exhibitionists. But
I'm both.
I am too. But it is a place where you guys can do
pleasure. It's definitely fun. We can bring it to the East Coast in New York whenever you let us know what we need to bring it to.
Yes, this is a traveling event.
It does. We all travel. Yes.
This is a traveling event. I can do this event anywhere. We can do this event anywhere.
And I think I might have found a house for us to do it here in LA.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Dead ass.
And look, we're gonna have some really good food.
I need y'all to understand something. Hold on. Okay, because I know me and Purple Rain can actually talk about this shit. This one right here.
She ain't the only one cooking though.
Well, shit. Okay, shit. I know that this one can cook. I can say that for sure. I can vouch for that one. I can say that I've tasted it. And I know this.
She taught me to cook. So let's just go there.
I know if JewCee say it's good. She know I'm okay, so I'm a picky tourist who loves my food. Don't fuck around with my food.
Foodsie.
I'm a foodie too, so I understand.
I mean,
So
y'all see me eat on this shit
I
every
know
week.
Romeo
I'm
knows I
always
can
eating.
cook. Romeo can cook too, y'all.
Oh, hold on. Tell me,
Romeo,
you a man
Romeo's
that can
a
cook?
chef. Romeo is a chef. I know he didn't want me to tell everybody, but they know now, motherfucker. I'm gonna be
Romeo,
honest.
do you need a wife? No, I'm just playing.
Romeo, do you just want somebody to cook for? Because I will.
He can cook.
I
Don't
can come back home to Chicago. You know, I can make that happen.
Right, I'm from Chicago. I still got family there. Trust me.
He's in
What's
Cincinnati,
Oh
y'all.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you in Cincinnati?
I
Oh,
just
that's
I
even
just
closer.
visit. Yeah, I just visit Chicago, but y'all from Cincinnati, Ohio.
So that
That's
just
even
means
closer.
another
I'm
place
in
for me to
Indy.
fly.
You are closer, yes.
That just means
I'm,
another place for me to fly. Okay, I got you.
Okay, okay.
Or
He
shit,
can cook.
you can fly here. Damn it, don't play with me.
you trying to
Now,
get everybody to LA? Ain't nobody trying to come to
I
LA.
really
Otis,
am. Can everybody just come to LA for me just one time? I don't care. You ain't gotta do it no more. One
I ain't
time.
been to
Everybody,
LA in years. I should live out
Okay.
there.
Wait a minute. We going on record.
Inglewood.
We going on record. We headed that way next year.
yep.
let's go.
Let's work on it. Let's work on it. Let's make it happen next year.
she popping another one.
Let's go. Don't
Another
play with me.
I got
next
a
year.
question for you,
You will
Jay,
come to LA, Salter? Really?
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, sir.
for your event, the Ebony Erotic Experience. What do you have for educational purposes? And for the brother that was asking about me reading his stories, he can get in contact with you, JewCee, and we work all that out.
Okay.
So,
So educational, we do have a couple of the things that we will definitely be doing. We're going to have one of the biggest things that we had at the very first one, and we will do this again because every time I think about it, I get chills. Was our panel discussion. We shut the doors to the venue, to the ballroom, and we had all of our featured guests on the stage that were there at the time, and we allowed everyone to start to talk and ask questions. Didn't know where this was going to go at the first event, but let me tell you, if I'm still getting chills 7 years later just thinking about it, we had people in tears. We had people telling the truth. People that were collared, people that felt out of touch, people that had never really been in a space where they saw other people that looked like them. That's why this is so important to me. I want it to be for us, by us, about us. Everybody is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Technically as a businesswoman, my color is green. Okay. That's my color. But as a person that has been to a lot of events over the years, who has been around quietly for the past 10 years, I was very much involved in it before then, but I don't see enough of us and people that are us that are also educated,
Sure.
that can actually sit down with people and give them from A to Z, not A and M and L, but from A to Z, how this actually works.
Yep.
And everybody that we have will be able to speak to people from a place of knowledge, a place of experience, which those two things are so important. A lot of times, we've talked about it. We've put it on this show many a time. The Amazon Doms. We've talked about. Now we got Amazon subs and Amazon. We got $1.99 this and $1.99 that.
99-cent store.
We're not having that at EEE. We're going to educate you so that you can sit down and you can understand. You can actually talk to a master dom. You can find out what it takes for real to be a master dom. You can sit down and talk to someone who is a sexuality coach, who is health education major. We have 2 sexuality coaches for sure that will be there. Yogi Latin is one of the top yogi gurus in her field. I've known her for over 30 years. She will be there to talk about not just, but how to even get your body back into alignment and just, she's just a guru. She just is amazing. So we have a lot of different types of educational people that will be there and educational components. And hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we will finally get the schedule finalized so that everybody can see what's going to happen on what day. I just have a couple of more things to work out and that schedule will be released. But education is the key component besides erotica to this event. Being able
is the sight handicap accessible?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I am handicapped. So yes, it is. Wheelchairs, there's 2 bathrooms. Everything is on 1 level. So yes, it is.
How do you participate in the chat?
Which one?
Where you were just reading the question.
Oh,
So
they're on our Facebook pages.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you see on the
And-
side, it'll say either the Facebook symbol or the YouTube.
Yep, they're watching live from Facebook
Yeah.
or YouTube.
Okay, got you.
So
Okay, can I make a request?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get one more from Sir Lorenzo? I just need something from Sir Lorenzo. I just need the voice.
What is it that you desire, sir?
That's what she desires. That right there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right.
She's cheap. I mean, she's cheap. For a good time. just
No,
say,
no,
just say one word. Just for one.
No.
You gotta.
I am not cheap. I just know what I like.
You're inexpensive.
No, I am not expensive at all by any means. Trust.
Girl,
Y'all are funny.
What I meant to say is you need to tell him what to say. Just give him give a whole sentence.
All he has to do is just say anything. Like his voice is enough.
Tell him to say more in your little language.
Say her name.
Yeah,
Say her name.
Say my name. Say my name.
You tell me everything that you desire or want to hear, how and where you want to hear it. Then I can give it to you.
The orgasm on her face.
That's what I'm trying to get her to do. Where'd she go? Oh shit. Where'd she go?
Woo!
That poor wee pad.
The total wee pad.
Oh my god.
You see the sweat come across my whole face. The sweat, just broke out.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I'm in the bed with my stuffies, because baby.
I'm just waiting to get in the bed. I'm just waiting to get in my bed. That's all. I'm just waiting for us to be done with this and I can wind down and get in the bed. I'm good.
Can somebody read what Zeke said? Because once again, glasses are broken.
Said, here is the problem. Some subs or uneducated might feel they are scared because some doms might feel like they are intimidated or shooting above their station. I believe that's supposed to be their station. What are your thoughts on that? That's what he asked.
Let me ask: Is that for this event or just in general in life?
It might be I think it might be a general thing because we were speaking in regards to people being able to come to spaces and get the information that they need and feel a safe space to be able to ask the questions like we did at 2017's EEE. People were able to ask questions. They felt safe to not feel like, oh, I can't say this. I can't ask that. That was the biggest thing for me. It was very open. It was very inviting, as well as, what did you say? Encouraged.
Hold on. I think I can interpret what it says. Here's the problem. Some subs are uneducated and might feel they are scared because some doms might feel like they are intimidating or the sub is shooting above their station. What are your thoughts on it? Like sometimes I guess what he's saying is when subs ask questions, some doms are very intimidating and shoot them down, and instead of answering those questions, they tell them to mind their place.
Is that normal?
That
No,
could happen. That could
It
happen
can
a lot,
happen.
but
it can happen, but I mean, and stuff like that is one of the reasons why, like, even on my Facebook post the other day, I said my superpower is mental aftercare, because you have a lot of doms in our lifestyle that use their narcissism for evil. As a
Mm,
dominant, we all have narcissistic traits. It's part of the territory. It's how you
Yep.
use it. It's how you use
Yeah.
it to
It's
manipulate a situation in somebody's mental being. And a lot of us, and I'm gonna just put it out there, use that negatively and mentally abuse our submissives.
uh,
and I
and vice
think that's a
versa.
part of
And
the
vice versa, because there are subs that do it too.
And I think, as somebody who is, like I said, I'm still learning all of this. That is, if I'm honest, that is a very big, okay, can I trust this? So we do understand that the Dom sub dynamic is about trust from both sides.
Yes.
A lot of times, those who want to, like, I'm exploring the submissive side for my documentary. My fear, and this is just being honest with you, is a dom that will take advantage of the situation for their advantage, and it leaves the sub with absolutely nothing. I'm looking for the balance of the two.
Right.
So
But
that's why
there are a lot of us
I asked, is that
dominants.
a norm? Is it like, that's what I was asking? Is that like a normal thing?
I mean, I've
So
seen
can
it
I
happen
ask?
on both sides. I've seen it happen on both sides.
Can I answer your question?
Hmm.
Please.
So, first of all, as you wish to explore the submissive side, understand that understand who you are and what is it that you want. I think we talked about this when
Earlier.
I came onto your show. You need to write down 7 things of what is your desires in looking for a dom. What do you have to offer as your service? What do you have to offer? What do you want from that dynamic? Because if you can know that you're submissive and you can come into a room of doms, but you have to know what it is that what's going to make one dom different from the next.
You're not.
The only thing that makes those doms different is what you desire from them. But you have to go in there knowing what it is that you want. You have to go in there knowing what it is that you have to offer. So if you don't know yourself, then you're open to anything. And those people who come into these scenes and come into this lifestyle, not knowing who they are, you're acceptable to anything. So any experience you have is going to either be good because you're getting what you want, or it's going to be a bad experience because you didn't get what you wanted from it because you never knew what it is that you desired from the get-go.
Mm.
Yes, if a dom has been into this community for a long time, we can smell somebody green as soon as you walk through the door. The same way I can sense someone whose first day, if we're all been in college for 3 years, we haven't, and a freshman walks in, you can tell a freshman. You can tell that person. You can see how they look. You can see how they walk around. You can see how they get excited when they see the smallest damn thing. All of those things happen inside the dungeon too. So the first thing is, when you go in there, who's protecting you?
Don't go by yourself.
And that's why I gave you all the questions to ask. Like a dom that's going to take advantage of you is going to be one that don't have accountability partners. A dom that's going to take advantage of you don't have no lineage. A dom that's going to take advantage of you don't don't know how to um do a contract with you or how to do negotiations with you, because they're there just to take advantage of you. But you have to go in there with more than just, you just want to have fun. Understand what you're looking for.
So I think
And it's everybody's responsibility.
You have to also understand this, Siren, because I'm a switch. Mostly,
Mhm.
I'm a sub naturally. Okay, I'm submissive naturally. I've always been. You have to figure out what type of sub you are. You have to do the
Right.
research. And my first dom made sure I did the research before we did. I had over 6 months worth of research that I had to just simply do to figure out what type of a submissive I am in order to make sure that my submissiveness coincided with his dominance.
That part.
Okay. So you don't just, and I think the mistake that a lot of people, your submission, and I still believe this to this day, my submission is a gift.
That part.
My submission is a gift because I'm willingly giving up and I'm willingly giving control to another person. I'm willing to do that. It's a willingness. But if you don't know what type of a submissive you are, because there are all different types, all different layers, all if you don't, then you like Master Raja said, you're walking into the lion's den and you're pretty much putting yourself in a position to really not get the best out of this type of lifestyle. There's very few doms that can get to me because I know who I am as a submissive. So it's not like I'm gonna, I don't, and you shouldn't. I feel personally as a submissive, I don't feel you should be running around here submitting to everybody.
That
That
part.
part.
Okay, you're not trying to submit to everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve your submission. Everybody doesn't know how to treat your submission. So you have to be very, very careful when you step into this world and oh, I'm a submissive. And then you never go by yourself. If you're new to this, you never go by yourself.
we
You
have
have
over
to,
here, Zeke put something up. The first comment he made, he said the dominant submissive lifestyle is gender biased. And then he said, because the male doms has to earn the female sub, but the female dom expects the male sub to automatically submit no questions asked. What are your thoughts on that?
no,
I
no.
don't
I treat
That
that is not true. Of all the
That's
female,
cosplay.
all the
That's
right.
cosplay.
I was gonna say
Ooh,
that's, and we
okay.
talked about that when I opened up my series on BDSM, and he mentioned that a little bit. That's that dominatrix situation, and that's a sex worker situation. That's not,
Right.
because
Uh,
I would never
Don't get it
operate that. My
confused.
integrity would never let me. I get mad, and that's when I go into the whole Amazon sub thing. When subs come to me without knowing me, without having vetted me or anything, talking about mistress, I want to wallow at your feet. Stuff like that makes me feel like you're trying to manipulate me from the bottom, and I don't like it.
That part.
and you have to, you don't just, I'm a dominant. You're not just going to walk up to me and I've had this situation even here in Cleveland. I have people that want to, oh, I want to, Mistress JewCee, I want to do this, Mistress JewCee, I want to do that. You see a lot of it on.
That's what you want to do.
That's what you want to do. You're not, I'm not here to do what you want me to do. I'm here to do.
Right.
So some people don't know the dynamics. Some people don't understand how this actually works. And
Right.
that's why I feel like doing the Ebony Erotic experience, it gives people, especially people that are not familiar with terminology, that are not familiar with this lifestyle, because they've watched what? Hollyweird. Okay, that's where they're looking at 50 Shades of Grey, and they think that is the end all and be all of what BDSM is, and they're misinformed, and they're not in safe spaces. They simply are not in safe spaces. And it's very important. It's very important that we make sure that people are in safe spaces and are with people that are dominants and know what they're doing, and they're with and submissives and slaves, because there's a difference between a submissive and there's a difference between slaves. So,
Can I also add something to that?
mhm.
The same way a submissive, or the same way okay, when I am seeking a dynamic is different from me playing with someone.
That part.
Okay,
Say it
that's the
again. I'm
first
sorry.
thing.
Say that
This
again.
being in a dynamic with someone, or someone offering to be in a dynamic with me, is different from someone that wants to play with me.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I heard. Okay,
Okay.
I got you.
All right. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the same way submissive surrender themselves to me playing with you is me surrendering to you, because I am putting my reputation online playing with you. I'm putting my legacy in on the bat to play with you. So a dominant who has something to lose by playing with you is going to take the opportunity to take the time to know who the hell you are. If they're rushing to hurry up and strip you and make you bow down to them, 9 times out of 10 it's a role play that's happening. If they're really looking for BDSM is about being in a dynamic. And being in a dynamic takes time. I need to vet you. I need to see what your quirks are. I need to see if you are mentally capable of me flogging you and you're not freaking the fuck out. It's me taking the time to do the things that I enjoy doing, fire play. I'm not going to just pick you up and start doing fire play and you not know that maybe when you was 5 years old, you was in a house fire and it might trigger you into panicking on my table. So if someone is not willing to take the time to get to know you, 9 times out of 10, they're not trying to be in a dynamic with you.
Mhm.
Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So he said pro doms use the dominant submissive as a business, and that's why the DS lifestyle is gender biased. That's his explanation of what he was saying. Yeah, that was Zeke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And as a pro dom, if you got money, but I'm still gonna when I'm doing pro doming, I'm still taking the time to negotiate. It's not I'm not gonna play with you the same day that you get in touch with me.
Mm.
I have to do videos. So
it's not instantaneous. It takes
exactly.
time. Just like I said, my first dom, he was in Dallas, Texas. I was in Indianapolis, Indiana. So and I had assignments.
Exactly.
I had assignments to do, to learn, because I had to find.
And not only to learn, he was making sure that you willing to invest in his time with you.
Yes.
When I give you assignments to do, when I give you projects to do as my submissive, I'm not just trying to see if you're going to get it done. I'm seeing if you're going to take the time to invest before I invest my time and my energy into you. You got to invest the time and energy into yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Invest
What
in
would
your
be an
game.
example
Hashtag.
of
I write it all the time. I also hashtag trust the process. If you're not willing to trust the process and you just want to hurry up and get it on and get it in, then it's about you. It's not about us.
Right.
Romeo has a question.
yeah, what would be an example of a I guess when you're vetting a potential client,
Mm-hmm.
what would be an example that you would give them to do?
I would give them, they have a like a kink test, and it has like all of these questions, and it tells you like if you're submissive, it tells you if you're like 20% submissive or 50% dom. I give them little tactics like that first so that they can
Okay.
start learning who they are. A second thing that I do is I give them book assignments. I need you to read this book. And then we're going to go over the book. And I want to hear, after you read the first 3 chapters, let us talk. And I want to see what you get out of what you just read. That's my reading and comprehension test. Because I need to see if you can understand what we are getting ready to
Like
get
how they come
into before
into.
we get into it.
Got you. Okay.
Lorenzo, do you? Yeah, go ahead, Lorenzo.
No, like I said, I was going to answer it from my point. One thing was mentioned about being, I guess, what did you say? Um, being approached by a sub and being disrespected in a way and not feeling comfortable talking to a dominant. You know, that's going to happen in life no matter what. But what you have to remember is when you approach a dominant, know what you're asking for before you start asking questions and approach.
Mm-hmm.
Do your research, the proper protocols on approaching in the first place. So someone that knows what they're talking about, a true dominant, not a fake dominant, but a
Not an
true dominant.
Amazon down.
Yeah, the Amazon doms are all over the place.
Boy.
They will not disrespect you if you approaching properly.
Right.
But what happens is social media, TV, and word of mouth has had people feel that they can even approach a dominant in the first place. A true dominant has to be approached in proper protocols, in proper settings. Know what you're asking for. And the reason I say that is because you're opening the door for somebody just to take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you do get a true dominant, now what really do you want? Do you want a DS dynamic 24/7? Do you want a true, authentic, dominant, submissive dynamic? People really aren't ready for that because they don't have the knowledge to even know what that is all about.
Weekend warrior is what they're
A
looking
lot
for.
of dominants are not prepared for a true submissive, and a lot of submissives are not prepared for a true dominant. If I take on the role where I'm going to guide, direct, enhance your life 24/7, that might encompass your employment, what you eat, how you sleep,
Where?
everything. I may want to train you in everything from your body, your mind, and
Yep.
take responsibility for all of you. And there are only a few that are really prepared to take that on. That's not
Right.
hardly even happening in today's society. And if it is, you're not advertising it. So if you see someone advertising about I'm going to be your dom and this, don't believe it.
Mm-mm.
Because a true dominant doesn't have to advertise.
Mm-mm.
I don't have to prove that to anybody. The minute I have to prove something to somebody, I'm a sub to that person. So I never have to prove myself to anyone. You can talk all you want. I hear a lot of people talk about I flogged this and I did that to that person. So I just asked them, could you have done the same thing without anything but your mind? Because that is the strongest weapon that you have.
Yep.
That's the strongest body part that you have is your mind. I don't have to beat anything into you. If I can't do it with my mind, I'm weaker than you.
Yep.
Yep.
And then how are you a dominant if you're actually weak?
That's true. So at this event, which is good, you'll be able to talk to someone that's authentic. And I'm coming there, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Whatever you need to hear, I'm going to tell it to you. You know, it's just the truth sometimes hurts, but at least you'll leave the event knowing the truth. And that's what you really have to have. Get away from this social media and all this stuff because it's going to get you hurt. It's not the truth. When a true dynamic is in effect.
Yep.
Now, you can fake all you want. And like I always say, just wear a t-shirt. I'm a sex doll. I'm a money doll. Just be honest from the beginning. That's all you have to do.
That part.
Yeah.
I'm just here to play. I'm just into role play. I'm not really a master. I'm only a master on the weekends. Or I'm just a stir on the weekends.
Every other Tuesday and Thursday, every other.
On a full
You
moon.
were
Yeah.
also master. I've heard masters at 25. And I started off about 19. There was 10 years of training on myself before I was even permitted
Yep.
to engage with someone else. I had to learn the anatomy of the body, psychology, everything, my own self. If I couldn't be control of my
Master
own
yourself.
self, how can I go out there in the world and do anything like that?
That part.
Yeah, I had to clean up after events. follow people, shut my mouth and learn, and be respectful of protocols before I even started to get into something like that. So if you hear a 25-year-old master, unless there is a monk in the Tibet or something like that, don't believe it. Just don't believe that word. People throw that word out like this. I have 45 years in this lifestyle, and I'm still learning. You never learn, and you can't deal with an
Never
ego.
stop learning.
Mm-mm.
That ego,
And
that
you
ego
really,
in
and you
trouble.
definitely the other thing I want to stress, because I feel like, sorry to interrupt you, sir, but when you said about knowing anatomy, I want people to also understand that our melanated skin is different than our white folk. I love my white folk, but
Up by now.
our our skin, our bruising comes up differently.
It looks
If you're darker melanated, the bruising is not going to show up right away. It may not show up for a couple of days, but you can do a lot more harm than good
because
trying to do too much and not knowing anatomy, not knowing that you're hitting the kidneys, not knowing that you've got someone tied up on their pulse points, not knowing, I'm gonna go get some rope and I'm gonna tie you up, I'm gonna get some handcuffs, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get you a gag ball, and you find out that it's not breathable. But it's too late when you find out.
Right.
You don't know that there's a breathable and there's a non-breathable. You don't know how to asphyxiate somebody. You got somebody, you're choking them, and their eyes are becoming bloodshot. There's a lot of
Because you don't understand that all the stuff that we do can kill
exactly
That part.
maim,
everything.
kill, maim or kill. It sure can. And if you don't know what you're doing, or you get with somebody that doesn't know, some of these people they doing rope. There is not a knife, not a scissor, not a
Nowhere close.
in the building.
Nowhere in the room.
Not a lighter to burn it off, something, nothing.
People don't know, like was said, how quick you can extinguish someone's life so quickly. You do rope play, you do chain play. Chain play has no give, and someone will perish very quickly. People want to choke all the time, but have they ever been choked out? Do you really know how it is to be choked out? If you bang with knives, have you ever been cut yourself? Have you ever bled yourself? There's a lot of things you can play until you really do something, and it's too late. And it only takes a second.
And I want to mention something else. A lot of times people don't understand that when something happens in a dungeon space, it traumatizes all of the people that are in that space. We just had an incident where I'm just getting wind of this, that someone committed suicide in a dungeon space. So these things that are happening in our environments are affecting everyone. Even if you're doing something wrong to yourself, you're affecting everyone that's in the room. You're traumatizing people that's in the room. So when you do something that somebody have not negotiated for you to do, we also have to be aware and cognizant of our environment and those who we affect in our environment when we're doing the fuck shit. So
Yeah, it's a lot deeper than 50 Shades of Grey, y'all. It's a lot.
yes.
As a matter of fact, 50 Shades of Grey, I only watched the first one, and when he was flogging her from like left field in the red room, and she had never been
Flogged
flogged
before.
before. That movie was so irresponsible at that moment, because she should have either been dead or at the morgue or in the hospital at the very least, and there should have been blood everywhere. Because that cat of nine that he had, that bad boy was nice. That was nice.
And
And I saw
you see how pale she was also. So you know everything was fake.
and there were
had marks and everything.
Two little marks. Come on. And he was wailing from like left field.
But what I wanted to say, JewCee, for for your people is that when you asked about this event, there was no hesitation on my part. And, Casey, because we could all have fun and all like that, but also you are putting your heart and soul into this for people to leave educated and have a good time. So
Right.
hesitation on, my part to be a part of this now or wherever it may go.
And like I said, this is definitely near and dear to all of our hearts, and it's something that we're working diligently on to make sure that it continues to happen on a more regular basis without a pandemic to interrupt everything. But we're gonna. This is going to happen April 26th and 27th. It's going to be here in my hometown in Cleveland, Ohio. Get your tickets. They're out on Eventbrite. We've got a couple of the folks that will be in the house as our featured guests. We have Mr. Romeo Donati down here. He done spit for us tonight and got us all hot and bothered.
Yes.
What a God.
And people trying to get y'all can read, y'all can listen to the show as much as you want if you want to, get his words. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all was trying to get I saw them comments about the playbook. Okay, I saw that. I
saw like 4 comments talking about, yo, bro, we need the whole playbook right now.
Right. So we
That's what I
read. You should make a CD. You should make a CD with like four your things on it. And,
I just want to be kidnapped.
I want to be that, and I want to just listen. Like, let me listen. I'm good.
I got a sexy EP.
He's quite gifted, y'all. Quite gifted.
Are you bringing it with you to EEE? Because I will buy.
Yes, I am.
Let's go.
I need to know.
Funny.
Also, hey, wait a minute. Also, before we get off here, we got to let everybody know too, man. Romeo, what else do you do, baby? Tell the folks about the paintings, please.
Oh, okay. Yes. I have a business where we do portable paint parties called Canvas Cocktails and Conversations, where we bring the canvases, all your painting supplies, and the cocktails.
So
we have a sexy edition that Ms. JewCee and I was talking about, Sexy Art After Dark, where it's not suitable for work canvases.
Do y'all travel?
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I need to pour me another drink. Hey.
And hopefully he's going to bring just a few so that we can have a few at the EEE, so people.
Yeah, I'll bring a few examples
with him. So we're gonna have a couple.
Can
of
I
those
be a canvas?
So
absolutely,
girl.
What?
Don't mind Siren. She's had some tequila.
No. Mind Siren. I want Siren. I'm talking about don't mind Siren.
I'll paint your flower.
Siren. I heard that, Roman. Did you hear that, Siren? Did you hear that?
I did.
Okay. All right, girl. All right now. And then we have Mr. Master. Let me just Master Lorenzo in the house as well. Will be joining us with the beautiful goddess herself, Miss Casey Carter. I can't wait. I'm just so excited. I really am. It's gonna be a great event, guys. Really. If you get the opportunity, you should. And I might add, it is limited space.
That part.
Limited space. We are not trying to make this 150 million people. It's going to be very small, very intimate. And it's going to be a lot of erotica and a lot of fun. What happens there stays there. Don't bring your cell phone. You will be searched. We will be looking for cell phones. You can go out to your car and use your cell phone, but you cannot have a cell phone in the building. Okay, so come in, enjoy the event and everything that we have planned for you. Couldn't do this without my girls, the Erotic 7. We got Shorty. We got Taste of Honey. We've got, oh my gosh, you guys got to help me.
Entice.
Ecstasy, Entice. Mm-hmm. We got Miss Jen. We got Miss Nikki.
So we're gonna be having a good time. So you guys get your tickets. Go out to Eventbrite. Tickets are $225 for 2 days for a single person. They are $350 for a couple for 2 days. Friday only is $125. Saturday only is $150, and those are both just single people, not couples. We don't have any one-day tickets for y'all. Sorry, it's just 2 days. We have a fabulous host hotel, the Embassy Suites. You can put more than one person in those suites. Okay, they got a nice big room, so you guys, if you trying to pinch a couple of pennies, we got a great rate of 129 and 129 for the king, 139 for the double queens. They all have pretty much sleeper sofas, kitchenette, so you can make a nice weekend of it.
Yeah, you can bundle up.
Right. You guys can get several people in their room, okay? But we got the classes. We got the classes.
After party. Yeah.
Right.
Right. I was thinking the same thing.
We got a lot of
I'm
stuff
going to
for
sleep.
you guys. And look, this is going to be so much fun. I know the Erotic Summit. We can't wait. It is a burlesque themed event. So, ladies, get those fishnet hose, get those corsets, get those booty shorts. Come on,
Bring some animal print.
Green.
Them shoes, them heels with your toes out and the ankle strap. Come on.
Right.
Green animal print. I'm gonna be on your ass.
I got that already, so I'm just saying.
Well, I'm coming futuristic burlesque, so we're gonna see how that goes.
All right,
So
future.
go look at your Meg Thee Stallion picture. She got some nice styles that look burlesque. If you want to be more modern, you can go old school with the long robes and the feathers. You can wear bra and panties. Fellas, you can put that wife beater on and some slacks and some suspenders. Okay.
Can I pop a suspender?
Yeah.
I want to pop a suspender.
Or you can put on that suit because I like to tear some buttons off. Okay.
We got a tie.
You better wear your cheap shirt then.
Can I wear a tie that I can take off and put it on me?
Put some snaps on it. We'll put some snaps on that.
Snaps on that bitch. Like, let's go.
So
coming in like a Chip and Dale dancer, ripping off your pants and shit. Okay.
You can do some Michael Jackson. The wind. We got a DJ that'll be in the house all the way from Chicago. Oh my gosh, we got great food, great fun. We got games. We got all kinds of games. Oh, did I tell you we got Nasty Jenga?
Ooh.
My Nasty Jenga made it. My Nasty Jenga is here. We got Nasty Jenga. We got all kinds of erotic crap going on Friday night. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. So look, get your tickets. Come on, we filling up. It's April 26th, 27th, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have
a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Rain, are you in bed already?
I told y'all I was.
You laying down?
I am. My stuffies are right next to me. I'm there.
I see your left hand. Where your right hand at?
Holding the phone.
Oh.
Holding the phone, Negro.
Checking.
I'm just asking questions. I told you I was here for the shenanigans.
My ass is in the bed by myself. Ain't none of that going on. No shenanigans.
no shenanigans.
Hey,
I'm still
Hey,
healing
good
from that
peoples.
tattoo I got the other day. Ain't no shenanigans going on.
Oh, okay.
I'm a bid y'all fair ado.
Okay.
I'm in the red, so I got to get on the chart.
Okay, baby. Thank you, Romeo.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Romeo.
Nice meeting you.
Now, what time does the show normally start on Monday? So I can be on
9:30.
time.
Your time zone.
9:30.
He's in our time
East
zone.
Coast.
He's in Cincinnati. 9:30.
There you go.
9:30.
Because I'd be
Okay.
like 6:30 and you be all wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the West Coast time.
You'll be coming late. You got to come on time.
All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here anyway. We went a little bit over, but that's fine. That is cool. It's gonna be.
Now it's 11:30 here.
We want to thank everyone that joined us tonight. Yes, we do. Master Lorenzo, we got Master Ron, we got Romeo. Thank you so much for coming on, giving the male perspective on the show tonight. We really appreciate you guys. Make sure, once again, you guys go out, get your tickets for Juicy Tales. I'm sorry. Make sure you go out and get your tails for for the Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming burlesque edition. They are available out on Eventbrite. You can just do the Ebony Erotic Experience and it should pull it up. It is going to be here in Cleveland, Ohio, April 26th and 27th. You definitely want to be in the house. Okay, guys? For my beautiful, 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 beautiful co-hosts, Miss Siren and Miss Purple Rain, make sure you remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism. And join us next week right here back on Monday night for more Juicy Tales Erotic Chat. Y'all have a great night.
And remember, eat first and squirt later.
What he said. What he said.
I can't with y'all. Okay.
All right,
I'm putting that on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Eat first, squirt later.
I'll talk to you later, Sarah.
All right.
Yes, we shall.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.